Can you get up a little bit of this Cole Sprouse interview? I just want to see, because we want to diagnose the actor here, and you could tell. And he's like, literally, this. By the way, can we take the money back from this call her daddy chick? Enough with this. $60 million. Can we take that back?
They really hit a jackpot.
I mean, can we take that back? It's horrific. It's atrocious. It's the worst thing I've ever watched.
I look at it the other way, where it's like, good for her robbing those Swedish
yes,
pricks.
Yes, good on her. Good for her.
Yeah.
I'm just going, like, I'm watching this person.
No one watches that
I'm
show
watching
anymore.
this woman interview, and I go, this is not great. She's really not great at this. No offense to her.
Right.
To be honest, no offense to
just
this.
everything you've planned in your life.
This ain't
isn't
Barbara
working.
Walters. I mean, the show was about her talking about getting anal, and I get that.
And that's interesting.
But now she's doing these interviews, and
talk about your asshole more.
Really,
I mean, look,
it was a great means to an end.
this is what Gas Digital does. This is what I love about it.
Do you mind if I have a cigarette?
Please have your cigarette.
Okay.
You know what, Gold? Let's open the door.
I don't know. People are all
Oh
cool
man,
It's fine.
everyone's smoking weed in like a studio,
But
and
not
it's like, "Can I have
cigarette?"
tobacco," and everyone gets like this.
It's fine. Fine. I'm curious. Did you even go to like elementary school?
even that
I did.
preface.
It was off and on. It was
Stop
in
it for a
between
second.
jobs mainly.
What was it?
Even that preface of like, do you mind if I smoke a cigarette? Like, everyone's cool with weed, but whatever happened to cigarettes?
Whatever.
man?
Hey,
You know?
remember when you could smoke a cigarette in a studio?
It's like, no, you're
Like
you're
19
20 years old.
Yeah, what happened to smacking women in the face and smoking cigarettes? Why do I got to eat at this lunch counter with a black guy? Yeah, because he thinks he's in Mad Men.
Yeah,
Watch a little bit of this because it is kind of.
love to.
It is interesting. It's a fine diagnosis of the people we're talking about.
Was homeschooled, which is great because, to be honest, I did not feel like I missed out on much. Everyone that talks to me about their high school experience, I was like, this sounds f***ing horrible.
It wasn't great. It wasn't great, Cole. But I'm wondering, do you remember when you were in elementary school? Like, how did people treat you? Because I know you weren't famous, but like Big Daddy, you were what, 5?
Yeah, 6. And when we were kids, I don't think they really cared too much. Some of them knew that we were actors, but Dillon and I, Dillon specifically, was a huge bully. So our navigation through elementary school and middle school, we were like fucking dicks.
How would he bully people?
He would beat him up. And then I became known as the twin that would come up and be like, I'm so sorry for my brother.
Wait, I kind of feel like that was your character also on Zach and Cody.
Well, I think the writers on Zach and Cody took a lot of cues from our actual personalities.
Now, by the way, she gets $60 million for this. Tell Antifa I'm ready. Give me the balaclava. I'm kind of ready to go full tanky because that $60 million.
No, that's crazy.
To be like, she's sitting there in claw. What is she in those? What are those shoes that Mario Batali used to wear before he?
Crocs.
She's sitting there in Crocs. Cole Sprouse is smoking a cigarette, and she's like, so tell me about your brother. And he's like, he was a bully when he was 6.
Yeah.
And that gets you $60 million.
Imagine getting beaten up by a child actor.
Imagine getting beaten
6
by a Sprouse, by Cole Sprouse, when they were young.
By the way, Mario Batali. That could be the the sequel to the.
Here's the thing about Mario Batali.
You could crush Mario Batali's life story.
Now, Mario Batali. Can you imagine if
The biopic.
By the way,
All you
our
do is-
friendship would end so quickly because we'd both be reading for that role. Every fat comic in America, we'd be just sitting there, and they'd be like, "Okay." And can you imagine that horrible script? Because, by the way, not a feature. We're talking like a Lifetime movie.
Lifetime
Movie of the week, and like literally, they'd be like, because when you go do these auditions, you like slate, you say your name and where you live, and you see, you'd be like Tim Dillon, Stavros Halkias, whatever, New York, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you go, and then you have to read the lines, and then you'd be like, you like these clams? Hey, you like working here? I put my whole life into this goddamn restaurant. The least you could do is look at me. Look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me. You want me to show you how to make this dish? That's called tagliatelle. You want to show you? Come here. What's wrong? What's wrong? I don't understand. I thought you liked working here.
I thought you liked it. They got tagliatelle in Indiana.
Yeah.
Let me teach you something.
I thought you liked it. The gnocchi has to be done just right. Get over here.
Get over here. You bitch.